is your boy Man Up. So I do a quick little video here, quick little live stream. It's going to be called What's the Texans Worth? As you probably saw in that thumbnail right there. Excuse me, still trying to get set up here. I've been busy doing a lot of stuff. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up. Decided to do this quick little live stream. Because now in the off season, you got free agency. There's a lot of news going on about what the Texans might end up trying to do, since they don't really have a first and a second draft pick. They got 2 third-round picks this draft. I think it's 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I know they got a second-round pick next year. But what I'm trying to do here is excuse me. What I'm trying to do here is try to figure out, what it is that the Texans can do to have a good offseason. What I mean by that, try and see what it is that they're going to end up doing. I just noticed my stream is upside down. Give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know how my stream got upside down. Alright, so I'm getting a lot of echo and stuff too. Anyway, so trying to figure out, what's the Texans worth. Sorry about the light behind me. I'm trying to get a new studio, trying to get things set up. So it's a work in progress, but I'm getting there. Anyway, just trying to see what it is that what the Texans might do in the offseason. A lot of talk about Malcolm Butler might come to the Texans. A lot of talk about Jonathan Joseph is going to test free agency. A lot of talks about there's a bunch of different talks that's going on right now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, without a first or second round pick in this draft, 2 third rounds, not good knocking. You might find some good gems in the 3rd round. It always happens. But I guess what I'm trying to say is this: with there being very little in the draft, very little that we could do, I should say. With a new GM, our old defensive coordinator is now back. Now it's time to determine what it is that we're going to do in this year's draft. So with that being said, I guess now we're going to find out what this team is really all about. Especially with there being probably some good competition this year in the division. The Jaguars, I gotta admit, they got a little better. A lot of people are saying that's just a fluke. They ain't gonna get no better. Also, too, with the Colts supposed to be getting Andrew Luck back, I heard rumors that he might be leaving. So, because they like the play from their other quarterback that came from the Patriots as well. Can't think of his name right now. Jacoby Brissett. There we go. So, might be getting him. They might be keeping him. Then don't know what the Titans are going to do. But with our division getting a little bit tougher, now we're going to see what's the Texans worth. That's why in that thumbnail you saw J.J. Watt on a dollar bill. Because now we're going to figure out what kind of team we got when it comes to facing good adversity. Because with that being said, like I said, we don't have no first or second round pick. We got 2 third rounders. So our new GM is going to have to be real smart. The owner, GM, and head coach are going to have to be real smart in what it is that they're doing. So with that being said as well, too, now we're going to have to try to figure out what it is that we want to do as a franchise. As you can see right there, you know, that Texans and that Rockets jersey right there. Rockets having a great season. Can't knock it. They play later on tonight. I forgot. Oh, they play the Denver Nuggets tonight in Houston. Can't wait till the 25th. I'm going to that game because that game is going to be in Denver. I'm going to that game. I know I'd shoot y'all some videos on that one when I go to that. But anyway, so now we're going to try to figure out what it is that we're going to end up doing. And I keep repeating that. What's going on, Sam Blum? How you doing today? What it do? What's cracking? Anyway, so with that being said, now we're going to try to figure out how much can our new GM pull off this offseason. We got the pieces. We finally got a decent quarterback. Well, I'm going to say more than decent. We got a great quarterback. Well, that's good, Sam. Appreciate you joining me today. Sam, I'm telling everybody. Tell everybody about the channel. As you probably saw in one of my videos, giving away some authentic Houston Texans player gloves and a Houston Rockets Dwight Howard jersey. Check out that video. Anyway, with that being said as well, the Texans, I mean, even though Deshaun Watson, he was out the last game of the season, he was our only ray of sunshine this whole season. I mean, players after players after players went down. I don't think I ever seen no season like this before with any team. Well, all these players just going down. So many at a time. To where you can't even run your offense. So with that being said, it's like, what is there to do? So once again, when I started the stream, my stream was upside down for some odd reason. I don't know why. I had to fix my camera. I don't know. Like I say, I'm work in progress. I'm getting me a new studio here. It's taking its time, but I'm getting it. It's gonna be there soon as possible. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. But what are y'all concerns when it comes to this off season for the Texans going into next season? What are your concerns? Because at the end of the day, you also got to look at it like this. Now we got a decent quarterback. I keep saying decent. We got a pretty good quarterback. I mean, he's still a little work in progress, but we got a pretty good quarterback. Now we always had a great team. It was just our quarterback position that was always holding us back. So now we got a decent one. Now we got Hey, I agree with that, Sam. I mean, I watched that the other day too. I watched Deshaun Watson one shot. I watched that on YouTube either last night, night before last, one or two. And it was just and yeah, he should never fail to us. I mean, Cleveland passed on him twice because we got the 12th pick from Cleveland. Then they picked somebody else in the first number one pick, knowing they needed a quarterback. They picked a defensive end, I think. Then the Bears picked Mr. Trubisky, I think that's how you say his name. The Chiefs picked a quarterback. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head. So it's like, what, 3 or 4 teams that drafted a quarterback and needed a quarterback that passed on him. Like I said, the Browns twice because they didn't pick them with the first pick, and then they traded the 12th pick to the Texans. Then also, too, guess what? They ended up taking number 17 off our hands. So they helped us a lot to get Deshaun Watson, but at the end of the day, they could have drafted Watson, but they didn't. So you're right about that one now. I couldn't believe that he fell to us either. I'm like, what? But hey, he's in a great situation with great receivers, great defense. I think we would have had a great season last year if we didn't get hurt but we got hurt, so I don't know. But anyway, with that being said, what do you think we need to do in this year's draft, 2018 draft? What do you think we need to do? Because at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, there is no reason why we shouldn't have a decent draft. I know we're going to be great because we don't have no first, second round, only 2 third round. Well, we got 4th, 5th, and all that stuff, but we don't start picking to the 3rd round. But anyway, what do you think? You think we need to go tight end? Think we need to go decent defensive end, safety, corners, offensive lineman, running back? Wait a minute. My personal opinion, they took Myles Garrett, number 1. Yep. Then the Bears took Mitch. Jets took safety. The Bills traded 10 to the Chiefs. Yeah, that's what I said. Chiefs had took a quarterback as well. I forgot who they took. Chiefs took Pat Mahomes. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I ain't finished reading that. Chiefs took Pat Mahomes. Also, too, like I said, the Browns passed them twice. But with this here, with this offseason, we're solid. I think we just need to get some good pieces on that offensive line. We gotta protect Watson. You always gotta protect your quarterback, especially a young quarterback. So if we can protect him, we're great. We're golden. So with that being said, that should be our main focus. Either in free agency, trades, draft, anything. So what do you think needs to happen? Because I think we need to go offensive line. My personal opinion. That's what I think. Because you got to protect them. We got a good running game. We got a good we got good receivers. Our safeties and corners, yeah, they are questionable, but I don't think we need to focus on that too much. Right now, I think we need to focus on our offensive line because that's, to me, I know they say running game is a quarterback's best friend. We have 3 third round. Oh, I thought we had 2. We have a couple of red pick and a third. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Well, hey, that makes it a little bit better since we got 3 now. I thought we had just 2, but okay. I was wrong. Hey, if you know more than me, hey, feel free to speak it. But that's just what I think, the offensive line. Because the offensive line is always going to be, they say the running game is a quarterback best friend. I think the offensive line, because that's who's protecting the quarterback. You say O-line secondary help. Yeah, I'll say the secondary is questionable with our corners and safety. But I'm not going to say that right now. And the reason why I say that is because when Romeo Cornell was a defensive coordinator, great defense. Mike Bray will become our defensive coordinator. It's kind of suspect defense. That's why I say I'm not going to say that right now. Because it just really depends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say that's what it is right now. So, with that being said, though, that's why I say offensive line. I'm trying to think of what exact position on that offensive line. Was it be center, guards? No, I don't think the center. I think probably a guard. I don't know. But that definitely needs some work. So I think we're gonna be back. Well, if Jonathan Joseph end up going somewhere else, because he's going to test free agency, he's going to test. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting paid. You gotta get paid. This is a violent game. You don't know when your next snap gonna be your last. So I don't blame him on that. I think he's a pretty good corner. He probably needs to switch over to safety. I don't know, but you know, I think yeah. So yeah, it's our offensive line that needs to work. It really is, because what else is there? Also too, like I said, there are reports that the Texans are looking at Malcolm Butler, because Malcolm Butler feel like His time in New England is over. So I don't know if the Texans might try to do something to get him. I don't know. What's the situation with New England? You think we do need tackles and guards? Yeah, I think so too, Sam. I think so too. But I think we need. Now you got me thinking, which one is more important, tackles or the guard? I mean, not more important, but which one we need the most, I should say. Now you got me thinking. So yeah, I would go ahead and say probably the tackles, left and right tackles. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that. But don't be surprised if we draft some guards as well. So don't be surprised. Now, I can't think of his name right now. I won't come on top of my head. The one that we got back that was survived cancer. When he played those couple of games, he was playing pretty decent. That did help our offensive line a little bit when he came back. He was playing pretty good. We need a left tackle the most to protect Washington's blind side. Yeah, we do. You're right. We do. Because see, I don't want Deshaun Watson running as much. I mean, to me, the way I saw it, he's not really a run first quarterback. It just seemed that way because of a crappy offensive line. So it just seemed that way. So I think we really need a good line to protect him. Now, I know I keep saying that over and over, but that's what it is. Hands down, that's what it is. So, but other than that, I can't see too much more happening. Yeah, I can't see too much more happening other than that. Now, I will say this here, though. What do you think about the Texans' backup quarterback situation? Because T.J. Yates might leave. Yep, Dallas and Philly starts in the trenches. Yep. What do you think about our backup quarterback situation? See, that's another thing the Texans got to look at as well. You got to look at who might be some good backups. Who might? Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Haven't been getting much rest. A little tired. But I'm gonna do another stream later on tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna get my studio set up straight. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I'm getting there because at first my studio wasn't looking that good, but I'm getting there. It's gonna take some time, but I'm getting it. Anyway, so yeah, I think Deshaun Watson. Now, a lot of people saying Case Keenum might come back to Houston, which I don't think he is. He had that great season with Minnesota. We need to draft someone similar to Deshaun Watson, like in the 6th round. I'm not opposed to that. Not opposed to that at all. That's actually a pretty decent one. Because Deshaun, like I said, he do need a backup. Well, we need a backup, no matter what. You don't want your quarterback out there taking hits and he might go out. Then, I mean, I know Braxton Miller was a quarterback in college. Then he switched to wide receiver. But also, too, he's an emergency quarterback. What's going on at South Sports? Just sliding in. What's the deal? And you see I'm trying to get me a new background here. That's what I was just talking about right there. Appreciate you showing me the love. We need to do another Kush then soon. If you can, do one later on tonight. If you can, and if you're okay with that. Got some topics for you. A team is going to pay Keenum's a 17-star contract. Yeah, I agree with that. Team is going to pay him so much. But a lot of people are saying that he's interested in coming back to Houston. I mean, I've heard that. I mean, I ain't seen nothing, no reports or nothing. I'm just going by word of mouth that he's interested in coming back to Houston. But I was like, he ain't coming back to no Houston because he didn't show what he could do with Minnesota. He ain't coming back. Because he know he's not going to be the starter. So he has a better chance of being the starter with Minnesota or maybe some other team like Cleveland or whatever. Oh, okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Huncho. Yeah, Case Keenum might be. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I'm just going by word of mouth. What I heard several people saying. Like I said, I ain't seen no reports on it, but I'm just going by what I heard. So with that being said, as well too. Excuse me. Oh, you think Jimmy G just helped Keenum collect? Yeah, he got a what 137 million. I think it is. I think that's what it said. 137 million. Yeah, I think he did. Then guess what as well? Clowney's contract is coming up. I think he's going to help other defensive ends get money. See what I'm saying? So that's why I say, what do you think the Texans' worth is? Because we don't have a pick until the third round. And Sam just informed me. I thought it was 2, but Sam just informed me it's 3. So, you think the Bears might cut Demps? Think about Quentin Demps coming back. I know he was a DB, but was he corner or safety? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I'm not opposed to him coming back. I'm not opposed to him coming back at all. I mean, if he come back, that'd be great. Oh, he was a safety? Yeah, that'd be great. Because I think he was pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. I think he was pretty decent. Now, yeah, he did get burnt a few times. I mean, yeah. But that's why I didn't say good. That's why I didn't say great. I said decent. Need some work. And then Romeo Cornell at the helms. Hey. Then I also heard, I can't think of his name right now, too. Somebody, a good friend of mine was telling me, what's that hard-hitting safety we used to have with the dreadlocks? Golly, I can't think of his name right now. I heard he was coming back. He might want to come back. Golly, what's his name? We had him a few years ago. Golly. Cannot think of that dude's name right now. Won't come to my head. He was a hard-hitting safety that Texas had. And he had long dreads, just like Huncho. But he had long dreads. Yeah, DJ Swearinger. Yeah, you're right. DJ Swearinger. I had a friend of mine tell me that he might be coming back. I mean, might not, but he was interested in coming back. Like I said, this is not reports that I read or anything like that. I'm going by word of mouth because I didn't see it, and I was asking, hey, if you've seen that somewhere, let me get the clips so I can post that somewhere. I mean, so I can post that up so people can see what it is. So, yeah, if he come back, that'll be great. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was a good one. You like that T-Mac? Appreciate that, Huncho. Appreciate that sauce. Hey, like I said, man, I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting me my studio, and I'm getting me my background and everything. It's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna get there. But I'm getting there. Now that I got a little bit of free time, I'm gonna do a little bit more on this right now. But yeah, that's my JJ Watt. That's you seeing my thumbnail. That JJ Watt dollar bill. I really do have one of those. I just put it in a frame. I'm gonna end up putting some of that stuff behind me. I'm gonna get it right. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get it right. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make sure it's straight for everybody. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, yeah, I heard. Like I said, a friend of mine told me that DJ Swearinger was considering coming back. I didn't know he was still in the league. I thought he was out of the league because I haven't heard nothing from him though. You know, so I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I haven't heard nothing from DJ Swearinger since he left the Texans and went to the Tampa Bay Bucks. And after that, I haven't heard anything about him. So, but if he's still in the league and the Texans think about getting him back, hey, that'll be great. That would be great. That's why I say, what do you think the Texans' worth is going to be during this particular offseason? Because, oh, he played for the Redskins last season? Oh, okay. Like I said, I haven't heard nothing about him since he left the Texans. Well, I heard that, after he left Texas, he had an okay season with the Bucks. But after that, I haven't heard nothing. But what do you think our backup quarterback situation should be? Because at the end of the day, I heard T.J. Yates might leave. I heard Um, damn, I'm getting old. I can't think of everything right now. I need to jot me down some notes. But, we might not have a backup quarterback. So, and that's another thing. That's why I'm saying, my personal opinion, now, once again, this is no reports. This is just what I think. He wore 36, and he said he was going to play for Sean Taylor. What do you mean by that, Sam? He won 36. Yeah, what do you mean by that? But what do you think? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna go with right there. South Sports, Mr. Huncho there. Oh, Swanger 136. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was finna go right there myself. I was thinking about OG3 because he got the same playing style as Deshaun Watson. He got that same playing style. So, but the only thing that I don't like about OG3 is that he's run first. Yeah, I agree. He got to humble himself. I agree with that one. He do have to humble himself. But that's what I was going with. That's what I'm finna get at right there. OG3, Texas boy. I don't think he's from Houston, but I know he's from Texas. He went to Baylor and he's from Texas. I'm pretty sure he want to be in his home state, But sorry about that. My YouTube's been giving me a lot of problems lately. I don't know what it is. I even bought one of their extenders to try to reduce these issues I've been having. Like I said, I'm gonna get things straight. Now that I got a little bit of free time right now, a little bit more free time, I should say. I'm gonna try to find some other avenues and stuff to get things going. But it'll be straight. Anyway, so I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that we're gonna find out what it is that the Texans is gonna do. EJ Manuel. Oh, I ain't even think about EJ Manuel. Yeah, with the Giants. Oh, that was a good one, there, Sam. EJ Manuel. That's a good one. I think the Texans should try to pursue one of those two. But the only thing I don't really like about RG3 is that, like Saul said, he got to humble himself. I think Watson's already humble. If he's not, he's fooling the hell out of me and a whole bunch of other people. But you got to humble yourself, because if you don't, guess what? You won't be playing anywhere for any team. So, just like he's not right now, you got to humble yourself. Now, I know he had problems when he was in Washington with Mike Shanahan, excuse me. He had problems with Mike Shanahan and stuff like that. And, I mean, we all know about that, so I'm not even going to get into that. But he had problems with Mike Shanahan. So, I think if he was to humble himself and work on his craft a little bit, he'll be just as good, if not better, than Watson or any other quarterback in the league right now. Because he was already a dynamic player to watch when he first came in the first couple of years. Well, I agree with that. That's why I say I think Watson is humble, unless he's fooling everybody, which I don't think he is. But I do think Watson is humble. Deshaun Watson is humble. Don't get me wrong. For him to be young as he is, and then that's another thing too. I saw Deshaun Watson's history on it was another video about him on YouTube that I saw, that he grew up in a Habitat for Humanity home. How his mom raised him to work hard for everything you want and need in life. And that's great. That's how it's supposed to be. So, and he's a very quiet, and I ain't gonna say very quiet, but he's a kind of quiet leader. He is a leader, but he don't have to, get on your case to be a leader. He's leading by example more. And that's the thing. So with that being said, yeah, of course, yeah, we all competitors first. You're right about that one, South. You're right about that one. We all competitors first. Now, Watson was raised right by his mom, unlike some of these players. I 100% agree with that, Sam. if there was a more percentage I could give, I would give it to you. But nothing really more than 100. We say there's more than 100, but it's not. 100 is the most you can get. But I will 100% agree with you on that. From what I see, he is raised right. Because at the end of the day, if you want to try to earn your way in this world, you got to use your head first. Your talents and your skills, yes, that's second. We all are competitors by human nature that we are. We try to compete, you know. But at the end of the day, if you don't humble yourself, you're not going to get anywhere in this world. That's even with a regular 9-to-5 job. If you don't humble yourself, you ain't getting nowhere in this world. I've learned that lesson a long time ago. We could talk about that later, but that's a hint right there, Huncho. That's a hint to humble yourself. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here real quick, but I'm gonna end this here on a note, and I'm gonna do another stream later on because I know the Rockets play later on tonight. They got the Nuggets, like I said, on the 25th. I'm going to that Rockets-Nuggets game. That one's going to be in Denver, but this one here is going to be in Houston. So with that being said, I just think that two things need to happen with the Texans this offseason. How it's going to happen, don't know. But I think two things need to happen. We need to get maybe one or two good offensive linemen because we got to protect Watson. And we need to get a backup quarterback just in case, because you just never know. I mean, I know a lot of people saying, you know, our safeties and corners, you know, we need to work on that. Hey, you might be right. And I'm not saying you're wrong. You're right. But that's just what I think. No line, no shine. Hey, I like that one. I'm going to steal that one from you, Sam. No line, no shine. I'm going to steal that one from you. That's a good one. But that's what I think, Texans. I mean, what do you think? I mean, is there any other things that you think that the Texans need to work on during this offseason? I mean, it could be something that I'm not thinking about. It might be our coaches. Might be somebody in our front office. You know, I mean, anything. But my personal opinion, I think it's the offensive line and a backup quarterback. Because I know they say running back is a quarterback best friend. No. My opinion, the offensive line. That's why you think all these running backs, they try to become best friend with the offensive line, backup QB, O line, and a little bit in secondary. Hey, I can't argue with that. But why you think a lot of these running backs, like for example, up in Dallas, I can't think of his name right now. He bought all of his offensive linemen's iPads. Not iPads. He bought them dirt bikes and stuff like that, 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers, because your offensive line is your best friend. Ezekiel Elliott. There we go. I couldn't think of his name for nothing. Like I said, I'm getting old. I can't remember everything. But Ezekiel Elliott, he bought his offensive linemen's 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, and dirt bikes, because that's your offensive lineman is your main thing when it comes to, you know, your offense. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, hey, matter of fact, let's go on that. Des Bryant, when he first came to the league, he bought them all iPads. I'm just saying. So that's just something to think about right there. Your offensive line is your best friend. You know, because if you don't have that, then what? Then what you gonna do? But anyway, like I said, I'm finna go ahead and end this stream right here. Gotta go get my daughter from school. Watch that Rockets game later on tonight. And then, you know, I'll hit y'all up later on. Until the next time I see you, y'all be cool. Keep up the good work. Let's go Texans. Let's go Rockets.